Hi there, the sun is coming up in Albuquerque and I'm so excited. I want to get to Phoenix today, or actually to Mesa, Arizona, which is on this side of Phoenix coming in. And I want to stay there tonight and tomorrow night because here's why. I have a couple of meetings. There's a meetup group, a couple of meetup groups that I'm in. And one of them is a book club. That's my meeting tomorrow. And then another one is a group where we're working on kind of spiritual things, and the small group thing is a discussion. Well, I have the Zoom account where we all meet, 4 of us, to discuss consciousness and things like that. Things we're working on to grow and all that kind of stuff. And that meeting is this morning at 8 a.m. Mountain Time. So I need to get to a Starbucks or a Panera. I don't even know if they have Panera here, but my plan is to go to a Starbucks and see if I can sit outside in my van and still have enough of a strong Wi-Fi signal to pull up Zoom on my computer, to get Wi-Fi on my computer and to pull up Zoom. A lot of times at Starbucks and at Panera, the Wi-Fi signal is strong enough to do that. Now, at most public libraries, I have found they have good Wi-Fi when you're inside, but if you need to be on a Zoom call with your little headset and you're talking, then you don't want to be disruptive to people at the library. So ideally what I find is that a Starbucks or a Panera sitting outside works relatively well. It's pretty dependable for me if I can find one of those if I'm in a well-populated area. So with my meetings today and tomorrow, I need to be in populated areas with good Wi-Fi. I've done some research on getting Wi-Fi in Quartzsite and I'm not finding great solutions so far, but I think I'm going to stop in Phoenix an extra day just so that I can have the Wi-Fi guaranteed for my meetings in the afternoon, and then I'll go to Quartzsite on Monday. So that is the plan as of right now. And I also think that I might go ahead and get a rapid test for COVID just to make sure that this little congestion that I have is just my sinuses and is nothing else. But I'm going to be super careful. It's always safety first. And I've had trouble finding tests around Christmas time, so hopefully now people will be restocked and things like that, and I won't have an issue. So I'm gonna do my meeting this morning. I'm going to grab a COVID test, a rapid COVID test, and then I'm gonna get on the road because it's about a 6.5 hour drive from Albuquerque to Phoenix. So big day today, big day. Let's see if we can get it all done. Also, I just want to note for the record, the hair is a little better today. A little better. I don't know. And the blue sweatshirt is finally in the dirty clothes, just in case you were wondering. But just to clear that up. That's it.
Okay, so here's how quickly everything can change. From that point, everything went downhill because I got sick. I felt sick, and there was no place that I found, and I did quite a bit of research online and calling places to try to get my own rapid test or to try to get tested somewhere else other than paying for an urgent care or an ER or something. With that off the table, all the other methods that I was looking for came through to nothing. So I could not get tested, but I did not feel well. So I only did a few hour drive that day. I ended up here in Winslow, Arizona. This is a great little state park with a clean, wonderful little campsites. It's cheap. It was only like $15, and I was able to isolate. So I was here. I isolated overnight. I had fever and chills. I didn't feel well. The next day I got up. I felt a little better in the morning. I'm still taking every precaution, right? So when I'm at a gas station, I'm double masked and I have my little gloves. I don't go inside because the van is I'm self-sufficient in the van, so I really don't need interaction with people, especially because we have curbside service now for things, which is such a blessing, right? So even my groceries and everything I did curbside. So I drove a few hours. I got to Winslow. I spent a night there kind of miserable, felt better the next day, got up, drove to Phoenix, spent the night at a Cracker Barrel there, again, isolating myself, staying to myself, picked up groceries at McDonald's, picked up groceries at Walmart through curbside service, got everything I need, and then I landed in Quartzsite the day after that. So I'm still isolating, I'm still keeping to myself, but I feel like the symptoms came on very, very suddenly for me, but they left suddenly as well. Within a couple of days, I felt a million times better. Today, I feel great. Today is like day 6 or something, I think, since it all started. And I'm here in Quartzsite. I am completely self-contained. I'm not going to any of the social things right now. RTR doesn't even start for several more days. So by the time that kicks in, I'm going to be masking it up and able to participate and stuff safely, following all CDC protocols and guidelines. It's a real blessing that so much of this is outside. So I'm anticipating being completely great and symptom-free and masking up and going and enjoying, but we'll just see how it goes. I take it day by day, and I always put safety first. But I can't help but think that being here in the sunshine and being in the desert now is just helping my healing exponentially when you have, Mother Nature right here, and it just feels so good to be here. So from now on, my next video you'll see will be in Quartzsite, sharing that whole experience. So yeah, thanks for coming along for the ride, and I'm so glad you're here. You made it to the end of another video. I'm sending you a ton of love. I hope you can feel it. Catch you next time.